What happens when a social media platform built around one man takes on the tech giants? Truth Social hit the Nasdaq with fireworks, its parent company Trump Media boasting an $8 billion market cap and shares closing at $60 on launch day. But the story didn't stay rosy. By September 2024, shares had decreased to $12. With just 5 million monthly users, it's a dwarf compared to Facebook's 3 billion or TikTok's 2 billion. Despite this, it remains a meme stock, driven by political hype rather than solid numbers. On January 6, 2021, Trump supporters stormed the Capitol, trying to stop Congress from certifying Joe Biden's win in the 2020 presidential election. Trump's hard speeches and claims about a stolen election fired them up, and shortly after Trump, once the king of social media with over 88 million followers on Twitter alone, is removed from all major platforms. The man who once tweeted policy decisions suddenly found himself exiled from the digital world, banned from Twitter and Facebook for his role in fueling the situation. For most people, this would be the end of their social media career. But we're talking about Donald Trump. Giving up wasn't in his playbook. Instead, Trump decided if he couldn't rejoin the game, he'd make his own rules with Truth Social Media, a platform designed to bring free speech back to the internet, a platform where you send truth instead of tweet and retruth instead of retweet. Truth Social officially launched in February 2022 under the umbrella of Trump Media and Technology Group. Over 1.5 million eager Trump's fans found themselves on a waitlist, refreshing their screens in vain. Despite the chaos, the app rocketed to the top of the Apple App Store's download chart. But here's the catch: Truth Social wasn't designed to appeal to everyone. It became an echo chamber for Trump supporters, a digital safe space for Trump's fans. Interestingly, Trump reaches far fewer people on his own platform, where he has less than 7 million followers, than he might on X, where he has 87 million followers. Running a social media platform isn't cheap, and Truth Social was no exception. Social networks benefit from scale. The more users are on one platform, the more it increases in value. That is called network effects. The network effect is a phenomenon where the value of a product, service, or platform increases as more people use it. The more users a platform has, the more valuable it becomes, which also impacts on stickiness of the platform. Stickiness refers to how well a platform retains users and keeps them engaged. While Truth Social appeals to a niche audience of Trump supporters, its user base is small, around 5 million monthly active users, compared to billions on Facebook or TikTok. Truth Social's ability to generate revenue per user tells a striking story about its challenges in the competitive social media landscape. In 2023, the platform earned just $4 million in revenue, despite claiming approximately 5 million monthly active users. This translates to a revenue per user less than $1 per user annually. For comparison, giants like Facebook rake in $30 to $40 per user annually in key markets, leveraging their scale and robust advertising models. The stark contrast underscores Truth Social's difficulty in effectively monetizing its user base, a key metric for any social media platform striving for long-term sustainability. This low metrics paints a challenging picture for Truth Social as it seeks to compete in a market where monetization and user engagement are paramount. Trump Media and Technology Group, the parent company of Truth Social, made its debut on Nasdaq with stock prices soaring. Trump Media had a strong start on Nasdaq with a market value of nearly $8 billion and shares closing at $57.99 on its first day. However, the stock soon declined, especially after Trump's debate with Vice President Kamala Harris in September 2024. Despite these financial struggles, TMTG's stock price surged after Donald Trump defeated Vice President Kamala Harris to reclaim the presidency. As you can clearly see, this rise was likely driven by political enthusiasm and Trump's reputation rather than the company's financial performance. For this reason, many classify it as a meme stock, driven more by internet buzz than solid business fundamentals. For the first 9 months of 2024, TMTG reported a total loss exceeding $363 million, and the company attributed some losses to the launch of its new TV streaming service, Truth Plus, and is exploring additional growth opportunities. Additionally, the company incurred $3.1 million of IT consulting and software licensing expenses, primarily related to its software licensing agreement to power its new TV streaming service. Controversy has always been Truth Social's bread and butter. Critics argue the platform's free speech mantra often translates to a lack of moderation, leading to misinformation. From election conspiracies to anti-vaccine rhetoric, Truth Social has seen it all. But for Trump, that chaos is part of the charm. Every truth he posts becomes headline news, keeping the platform in the spotlight. For many users, Trump is what draws them to Truth Social. For many more, it's what keeps them away. It's unlikely that Truth Social will rival mainstream social media platforms anytime soon, but more importantly, it will be hard for it to rival Facebook or Twitter because of the way platforms work and its fundamentals.